this is by far the most scummy part about their job. The ones that know if they can deliberately piss them off and get them to
get a reaction,
they always get the most money for their shot, their video, whatever it may be, because that celebrity's getting angry at them because it's out of the norm. It's Andrew Garfield, the one I was talking about with the car. He was just trying to leave his home, just trying to get out, and they constantly were blocking him. And he got out, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Give me space. Are you fucking serious? I can't drive. Give me the fucking space." That video, I guarantee, would have gone up thousands and thousands of dollars because it's now Andrew Garfield angry, reacts, whatever. So, yeah, I think that part's the most scummiest because they're hoping for some type of reaction.
Oh, they just want you to buy it, more or less.
Yeah. All right, guys, it is Morokaii with two eyes. We are back and we are on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify, 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. So make sure to tune in. We absolutely love the support and appreciate it. If you do get a chance, any review on Spotify is massive. We have a pretty big goal by 2024. We want about 500 reviews. That would be insane.
So help us get there quicker.
Yeah, so we really appreciate all the support, guys. But this one we're going to be talking about the paparazzi. The paparazzi,
the paps,
and a bit of drama on TikTok because there's something I want to go into with the new save feature that I think is a very good topic. But I do want to start with the paparazzi, and mate, I couldn't think of a worse job ever.
Mate, you're so spot on. It's a shitty, scummy job. It really is, man.
It is scummy. There's no other way to put it.
Constantly trying to dig dirt, get the latest fucking info, goss. Like, I don't know. I used to, growing up as a kid, be like, I want to be famous. I want to be. Now, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want people knowing where the fuck I'm having dinner, what car I'm driving, who's coming around to my house, where I'm going. You're constantly being chased, like, to almost be made to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Every part of your life is public. And you've got to sit there and you got to be like, okay, I always have to make sure I'm saying the right thing. I'm in the right position. I'm not doing something embarrassing. Something as simple as, I think it was, because we watch a lot of social media and we watch a lot of influencers, I saw something like Bryce Hall from TikTok and LANA RHODES from Pornhub. But she was on YouTube, everything, because she was in a relationship with Mike Malek, but she was a massive porn star. She rose up the ranks on social media heaps. Anyway, she was at a club with Bryce Hall and a heap of other people. And Bryce Hall put his hand on her back. Now, she was in a relationship at the time. I'm sitting there and I'm like, this guy is somehow parked in a car, maybe 50 meters away with a zoom, filming a clubbing environment where you wouldn't expect to be, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't expect an outside source to be watching you from afar.
Yeah, agreed. Yep.
And it blows my mind. It's the same I was telling you about Addison Rae. This is one that just came up recently where there's so many photos of her in a bikini or just a tight dress, whatever, and one where she was on the beach, right? They were so far away. The girl's just trying to enjoy a day at the beach, and there's so many photos where they're laying down deliberately looking at her ass or her boobs, whatever it may be. Mate, I couldn't think of anything worse than just being on top of a cliff, spying on a 19-year-old.
It's the same as I think there was one time, I think maybe Ben Affleck, like your Woman's Weekly or like New Idea, like magazines, it's like, Ben Affleck gained weight. And it's just like, dude, at the end of the day, all these celebrities, they are just normal humans like you and me. They've just got lucky and have a platform. They are seriously it sounds stupid, but they are seriously no different to us.
They really aren't. Yeah, and
it's just we idolize them.
And I couldn't think of anything worse if I was having a really rough week, and I just go out to take out my trash. And like this morning, I took out my trash.
Bang.
Yeah, I have the worst jumper on. My hair's not done. Anything. I look tired, and I walk out. If someone took a photo of me, I would look shocking. And also, I wouldn't want to deal with people. This is the worst one. The one that pisses me off the most is when all the paparazzi surround a car and they don't let the car get out.
Yes.
And then they get angry or try to sue if somehow they get hit by the car. Just a little nudge.
Dumb. And then they ask just stupid questions as well.
Yep.
The amount of dumb questions that they ask at like a press conference or like while they're saying it, it's like, you had your 5 seconds to ask something very important, and that's the type of shit you thought was like what,
mate? They're a perfect example. With Logan Paul going into one of the boxing events. Logan, I've noticed, is very. He can be very good with paparazzi. He can let them ask their questions, even though there's sometimes they come up. You can tell he's like, "Come on, man! Like I'm with friends. Like this is a private little environment I've got going. You've definitely passed security and passed a few points to get to me.
Yeah,
but whatever. I'll answer your question." And he's walking, and you can tell he just doesn't want to talk to this this paparazzi. And he goes, Logan, would you fight your brother Jake? And Logan's just like, really, man? Like, you fucking serious right now? Like, Jake's about to fight someone, like, and you're asking me that? Are you? Fuck off, man. And then they somehow get offended or angry.
Yeah,
and it's like, you have no right in any way to get angry.
They just ask stupid fucking questions.
They do. I would be so pissed off if I was at a beach or maybe at a boat party, could be anything, and then there's a complete, like, zoom in on me
like
and my friends. Yeah, or a drone. From back at the beach, like, or on a cliff or something. Mate, scum. Real scum. Same with Justin Bieber. Do you remember Justin Bieber had that photo of his penis actually uploaded to the internet?
Yeah, and Tommy Lee did that on Instagram.
Yeah. But that was someone, he was out paddleboarding naked, and someone took a photo of him naked and sold it to paparazzi. That's so fucked.
Yeah, no, it is, man. It's just, it's not a world that you want to be in.
It's it's kind of disgusting, to be honest. But I really, really hate when paparazzi get angry at the celebrity, or they get frustrated themselves because they're not getting the info or the photo they want. Fuck right off. I even saw someone run up to Logan Paul while he was driving. He was in traffic, and someone sprinted up to him and started asking him questions, and he got scared. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's right. Well, isn't there, like, a bit off topic, but not too much? Princess Diana, granted, obviously passed before our time. I remember always being told that, like, the paparazzi pretty much more or less, like, ran her off the road. Like, they were trying to escape the paparazzi, and then, like, they had a car crash.
I think I heard that as well.
Granted, again, that's with a grain of salt. I'm not saying that that's correct, or because I don't know the full.
But
I remember being hurt, and it's like, well,
they go to those extreme measures.
like they try to dig that much dirt on people. Like, fuck that, man. Just constantly trying to flee. Like, you land in another country, bang, cameras and all that. Like, I don't know, man. It's a bit much.
Yeah, it is a bit much. I want to know how your day plans out. Because if you wake up and you go, okay, I've got a tip that maybe Drake is going to be at this event at 5 p.m. And then after that, Lil Dicky at 7 p.m. is going to be at this. How do you set up your day and also find these leads and get that special? Because if you're in a massive event with heaps of paparazzi, what separates you from them?
From the other ones? Dude, I was just seeing that, and also, like, how do you, who gives you that information, or do you have to go out and find it yourself? And, like, what's made you, because, like, realistically, I feel like if you're all you're waiting for is that, like, that perfect shot, that perfect opportunity, that bit of exclusive source, that information that only a handful of people have. Like,
do you notice some of them deliberately try to get that? This is by far the most scummy part about their job. The ones that know if they can deliberately piss them off and get them to
get a reaction,
they always get the most money for their shot, their video, whatever it may be, because that celebrity's getting angry at them, because it's out of the norm. It's Andrew Garfield, the one I was talking about with the car. He was just trying to just leave his home, just trying to get out, and they constantly were blocking him. And he got out, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Give me space. Are you fucking serious? I can't drive. Give me the fucking space." That video, I guarantee, would have gone up thousands and thousands of dollars, because it's now Andrew Garfield angry, reacts, whatever. So, yeah, I think that part's the most scummiest, because they're hoping for some type of reaction.
Oh, they just want you to buy it, more or less.
Yeah.
Because it's going to sell, and it's going to sell heaps.
Yeah, it is. And one we were talking about previous episode was with Emma Watson, where while she was growing up, there was she was extremely popular. extremely popular.
Harry Potter, man. Yeah.
Harry Potter. It's that Harry Potter vibe. And the minute she turned 18, like within like what would have been like 24 hours or something, there was a photo uploaded of her of an upskirt, like an upskirt photo of her. How as a human, like as a human being, can you sit there and go, I'm going to sell this picture and really, ruin this girl's reputation?
But
or
then you've held on to the photo for like 2 years, like whatever. Maybe if it's, I think, still like, 2 years to be 18. Oh, sorry, I was thinking maybe in America like 21.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, you're holding on to photos for ages to then really, like, it's kind of fucking...
Mate, speaking of holding on to photos, do you remember the Fappening?
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, that came out when we were in high school.
Jesus Christ, I forgot
Due
about
to
that.
the iCloud leaks?
So what happened was in the Fappening, which, an incredible name, by the way, incredible name, was there was these hackers that were hacking celebrities' phones, getting everything out of their gallery, but not leaking it.
Mm.
And they would then sell it to each other or trade those photos. So this was huge. They were racking up so many naked photos of celebrities, heaps. Jennifer Lawrence, I think, is she out of Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, there was about over 100 naked photos of her in all different types of positions, everything. There was heaps. There was fucking heaps of her specifically. So when the leak came out and there was a leak for all of them, mate, it went nuts. Like, it went absolutely fucking nuts. And I think it was because one person, he was like, oh, I'm going to just drop all this. Like, someone got involved in that little circuit they had, and he just grabbed all of them and he went, fuck it. So, because this was going on for about 2 years. They were secretly collecting, and then when it stopped, like, they wouldn't want to release it because when they do release it, the police, the FBI, they come after them.
Yeah,
like,
very
tenfold.
true.
So I was like, holy shit. There would have been heaps of people that got in trouble. Same with people who get streamers swatted. If they don't get caught in the first week, 24 hours, whatever, they're getting caught years down the line.
Yeah, you're still put on notice. Like, you haven't just because you haven't
doesn't
been
go
caught
away.
instantly, like, yeah, Big Brother's always watching.
Yeah. Oh, fucking 100% he is. Yeah, and for me, the Fappening was just, that would be, if that happened to me, that would be the ultimate.
Career ender.
I wouldn't know how to get over it. Jennifer Lawrence really, really struggled with it. I saw a line out of an article once where she said that her friend mentioned that he saw them all. And she's sitting there and it's like, how dare you? Like, I know they're all out there and I know they're online and you can just see them. You're my friend. Like, I don't want you to see hundreds of different naked photos, especially because when you send a naked photo, you're specifically sending it to that person and that person only.
Yeah, correct. No, you're so spot on. Like, it's between you and, like, your partner or whoever you're talking. Like, yeah, no, it's a privacy thing, man.
Yeah, I've never sent an explicit photo going, okay, well, I'm going to send this to other people in the future.
Yeah, correct.
It's just for that person in that moment. So, fuck, that would have been horrific to actually go through. More so as well. I'm surprised these days that if you search a celebrity, and look, as a guy, if you search a celebrity and you just write naked, tits, ass, whatever, it shocks me that I honestly think 7 to 8 out of 10 times you'll find a naked photo of that person. Have you? I find that crazy.
It is. The thing that fucks me up as well, because when I see the argument as well sometimes out, it's like, oh, well, if they didn't want the internet to see them, then why would they keep them on their phone? It's like,
I hate
mate,
that.
like,
hate that argument.
They're not expecting.
dare
They're not
you?
expecting their fucking phone to get fucking hacked and stuff to get leaked. Like, fucking hell! Like, the amount of shit that you said in conversations or photos that you said in a group chat, like, you never expect that shit to get out. So, like, don't fucking, how dare you come at them being like, that is your argument. I'm sorry, like, I'm not about that.
That's the same with revenge porn. Though, if someone is so toxic and disgusting to upload a video you've made with your partner after you break up out of spite, to anyone that can say, oh, maybe you deserved it, you shouldn't take it in the first place, mate.
But
how dare you? Like,
the other reciprocant isn't fucking asking for that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's again, like, it's
worst
between,
take from some people.
Oh,
that
man,
one.
agreed. It's just a stupid fucking argument.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes though, that when I see stuff like that, it really goes to show you can't please everyone, but also there's always going to be someone who disagrees with you. You always have to think about
110%.
that, because to me, that's one where it's like, how could anyone have that take? But again, so many people do.
Yeah, it's just the current world we live in.
It is. I think we'll go on to the next one. So the next one I was going to talk about, which I find
Disturbing.
really disturbing, is the fact that there are a lot of pedophiles on TikTok. A lot. So what would happen was, there really early in YouTube, there would be family channels, but there would be very little amount of family channels. When we were doing them, yeah. And I remember this one YouTuber, he would get his girls to do all these little skits, right?
Yep.
And when he did these skits, they got so many views, like heaps. And you would watch them, and it wouldn't even be, okay, I know I'm a teenager, and that's why I don't think this is entertaining. But it was, in all aspects, this isn't entertaining. This is really average. But because the kids were doing questionable, like they would either be maybe taking a bath or something with it, like with their clothes on, right? But it's some
fucking weird thing to
it's
upload.
So fucking weird. And that
Right.
YouTuber got taken down because the video got too many saves and too many likes, and the comments were very,
That's
very
fucked.
weird. Exactly.
That is fucked.
Now on TikTok, what people aren't understand, you can like a video and you can save a video. Okay? When there's a child, a lot of parents love uploading videos about their child. And that's completely fine if they're doing something cute, something funny. I get that. Like, we have friends on Facebook.
Capture those moments.
Exactly.
Share them amongst yourselves. Like, yeah.
We have friends on Facebook where once they had a kid, that's all they post.
Yeah, correct.
It's literally all they post. I don't see anything else about them. It's just their kids. You absolutely love your kid, everything they do. But sometimes there's videos where the child might be doing just a little dance. Perfect. I don't know why this was on TikTok. Perfect example. This was to normal people like me and you, this is funny. There was a girl, she would have been like 6 or 7, and she was running around Kmart with maybe her dad, and she saw one of the mannequins, and she was pulling down the pants of the mannequin from behind and like banging the butt. That's a bit funny. It's embarrassing.
It's funny.
50,000 saves. 50,000 saves. Not likes, saves. So people are saving that to their phone.
That's fucking weird.
Let's not sugarcoat it. It's pedophiles and people into kids saving that to rewatch it. You might have, out of that 50,000, sure, there's a few that think that funny and they want to save it because they want to show their friends. Mate, the rest, it's pedophiles.
With the save feature on TikTok as well, because I'm a complete novice, is that like as in like save to your gallery? Or does it just save the video on TikTok?
Saves it on TikTok because, so there's a certain section you can go back into.
Because I know like how, so it's like one of those tabs.
Yeah.
In that sense, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Only because I don't think I've ever used a save feature on TikTok. I'd be interested to see if I do. But.
It is pretty new.
Okay.
Because it's pretty new, that's what's really brought up this drama, because so many people are sitting there and the comments go, that's cute and all, but why the fuck is there 50 to 100,000 saves?
Yeah, shit.
Who's saving this?
Because I know that's sort of straying away a bit from TikTok. I know there was a massive update that came to Snapchat, which I know that you don't use, but with their privacy settings with Snap Maps, because if you go on like the Snap Maps and all that to see people's locations, you could like actually see exactly where they were.
That's freaky.
And all that. I was like, I don't fucking want people to know where I live.
That's crazy.
Granted, me personally, I don't think I've ever put on my Snap Map location anyways, because I just don't really see the point. I know a few people in relationships like, I just want to know where my partner is and all that, which I'm like, me personally, I'm like, I look at that as like a bit of a trust sort of thing. It's like, surely you just trust your, like, I don't know, that's me. Maybe I'm just a novice. And in saying that as well, I guess I haven't had any experience where like I have been cheated on or vice versa or whatever, so like, yeah, I'm probably not as stressed, but or even you'll have mates and they're like, oh man, what were you doing like here? And it's like, how the fuck did you know that? It's like, oh, I looked on Snapchat. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking like? That's fucking, to me, I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to know where I am?
It is crazy how over time social media has this is a good example. So I thought this was the biggest game changer ever was when Facebook Messenger made it so if you send a message, it tells you when someone's seen it. I think that
what a game changer.
I think that's
a cock.
I think that caused that many fights.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like,
why did you leave me on scene?
Exactly. That you could always use the argument, I was doing this, I was doing that, I was out, I was here. And after, it's like, it tells you when you're active. If you've seen the message
3 hours ago.
Mate, I reckon the week after that got implemented, there would have been that many breakups, fights, everything.
Oh shit, yeah.
And now with Facebook stories as well, you can see who has seen your story.
Yeah, same as on Instagram.
So
and Snapchat as well, yeah.
Exactly. And so many times, especially in breakups, everyone's had it. You maybe, I don't know, unfriend them, do whatever because you don't want to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it always happens in a breakup the next day or a week later. You want to see what they're uploading to their story. It's just human nature.
Yeah.
But you also don't want them to know you've seen it.
Yeah, because they don't know that you've seen it. I reckon as well, Facebook's a bit of a cuck in the sense of not only with the scene feature, but last active.
Yeah, that is a
cuck. Because like not that like, I don't know, sometimes like you'll get a message and you might just be like, oh, I just cannot be asked to replying to that right now. Like I will reply to it, but in my own time.
Yep.
And like, You leave the message unread, and all that, but it's just like, mate, like, I know that you fucking got the message. It says you're active 2 minutes ago. I sent it 10 minutes ago. I just opened my fucking message and replied to me, you fuckhead. And it's just like, you can't even like, I don't know, not necessarily like pull a cheeky, but it's like, like.
Yeah, there's, I've got a mate who, with girls, he'll get a message, turn his Wi-Fi and mobile data off, read the message, and then you can hold the message on Facebook and press unseen. So I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's way too much effort.
That's a bit cheeky too.
That's way too much. It was the same as the sneaky screenshot on Snapchat as well. Where it's like, oh, if you put your phone on airplane mode, take the screenshot and then take it off or some bullshit. Then it doesn't act as if they've a screenshot. Because I remember there was a while there where Snapchat wouldn't give you a notification if someone took a screenshot.
Yeah, that was a shock.
And then they changed it. and then I remember people are freaking out as well with like Instagram. It's like, no, but if I screenshot their Instagram, are they going to get a notification? Because, dude, could you seriously imagine how many people would be caught out if it was like over a text?
Yep.
Even Facebook in a group chat, if it was like just in a screenshot of the group chat.
Oh, my God.
Because straight away you'd be like, the fuck you screenshotting for?
Yep.
And mate, World War III, because let's not beat around the bush here. Everyone has screenshotted conversations with mates, like you.
Definitely.
No, like that's what like you.
No, you're spot on.
Like so, there's
Everyone's
no way fucking denying that. But like, how the fuck would you explain? Or the worst one, which by the way, if this hasn't happened to you, I know for a fact you're talking out your ass. When you screenshot a conversation that you're having with someone because you're like, oh, well, maybe I'm. Like, oh man, how annoying is this? They're doing that thing. They've pulled out again. Can't believe this. Oh, bro, you'll never believe. Screenshot, and you send it back to the person.
Yep, that's happened.
That is
the worst.
And then it's just like, man, you meant to send this to someone else, and then you got to think real quick on it. Because even if you're like, no, man, I was sending it to you to be like, you got a spelling error, and it's just like, it's like fuck, like I'm fucked here. Like there's no coming back. Honestly, it's just like. Block me, unfriend me, just call it a day.
Man, I had
it's
I knew
bad.
this guy
it's
once.
So bad.
I knew this guy once, and he had slept with a girl, and not in a mean way or anything, but she was extremely overweight. Like, she was very big. He slept with her in private and didn't tell anyone, but she told all her friends, and one of her friends I knew. So I got a message saying, did you know so-and-so slept with so-and-so? And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. What are you talking about? And they were like, yeah, he slept with her in a car. And I'd be like, what? And anyway, I said to I couldn't care less. I was more
like whatever, man.
As a mate, I was just more like, bro, why didn't you tell me? Like, like
I'm upset.
I was literally more. Yes, it was shocking, but I was more like, bro, I thought, well, mates, you could have told me this. So when I found out, I messaged him, I was, bro, why didn't you tell me? Anyway, he accidentally on Snapchat sent to her a screenshot where he said, man, just, I don't know, she's so overweight. I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to tell you. And he sent that to her. And he's like, fuck. So yeah, he sent it to, I was like, I wouldn't, there's no reverse of that.
Just delete this. Delete the app. delete the app and run.
Yeah, just sprint.
Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, because you're totally right. I've had it happen a couple of times. It can be very innocent too.
Yeah,
there can be moments where maybe you're arguing with your significant other, or it's through a breakup, and you're trying to figure out the best way to approach it. So you screenshot and you send it to a friend and like, man, how do I go about this? Like, I don't know. But if you then send that to them, you're screwed.
Yeah,
how would you even... Oh.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation that you just don't want to be in.
Yeah, you're so fucking correct. And it's just so awkward.
It is, man. Things are never the same either.
One time on Snapchat when I was going through with a breakup with one girl, I never used Snapchat. So when we're talking, I screenshotted it and then it just goes, Luke 1240 has screenshotted your conversation. Mate, heart dropped. Heart actually dropped. I was like, oh my fucking God. Oh.
It's the same as when people like save in Snapchat chat. How it's like saved. I'm like,
why are you saving it? Yeah.
What the fuck are you saving that shit for, man?
Guys, we'll end it there. So yeah, look, I think the paparazzi scum.
Yeah, 110%.
There's a lot more pedophilia going on TikTok than people actually realize.
Change your settings. Is there a way that you can change it so like you don't have saved videos, or is it just it's now days, just like in the?
Well, do you know what? These days it wouldn't matter because they can just screen record. Like you can pull down screen record and just save it. Oh my
God! You just reminded me, and I know like we need to wrap this up. It's the same as whenever like a guy or even like a chick will put up those like TikToks. It's like, oh, you want me as your lock screen? How quick's your pause game? It's just like, well, pretty fucking easy. Yeah. If I just screen record and slow it right down.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I think more, like I never want kids, but if I had a kid, are you really yearning that much to have a funny video of them in a bath or in a skimpy?
Share that like amongst your own like friends and family.
Just share it with your
own
family.
Save it at like the next like family dinner or I don't know, like like your birthday party. Like,
no, exactly.
Oh, guys, look at like what little Johnny did today.
It's the same with that video I told you before about the girl running around Target and then pulling the guy's pants down and like slapping the butt. In the rest of the video, she then goes up to the front of the mannequin and she's close to it and she's just staring at it, right? So she's just staring at, doesn't understand what it is. That's funny to send to your friends.
Yeah, correct.
Do not upload that to the world to see.
It's an innocent shot. Like you're putting like your kid at risk.
Just don't be naive. Save those videos for yourself.
I've seen that as well. How it's like your kid's first day in primary school, like high school. How it's like people being urged not to do those photos anymore, like because obviously you're wearing the school uniform. So online it'd be like, obviously you might not have the child's name, but like what school they're. Which I'm like, that's fucked. Because I think my mum was like putting a black square over her children's faces.
Wow.
So like, yeah, you could see what school they went to, but you don't know like visually what they look like. But I was like, that's crap. Like you shouldn't have to like hide your I suppose it's just what we live in though, which is incredibly fucked.
It is nuts. So look guys, thank you so much for watching. More of a raw episode there. There's just some things that I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me how people can be so fucked up. Like it just, I don't know, especially pedophilia. That's like, it fucks me up. Some people are just fucking, I don't know, the devils.
I feel that. I feel what you mean.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's Morokaii with 2 eyes. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Boom.